All right, y'all. So I just want to get into the habit of making these very short clips. For one, I know that something long and drawn out won't be as effective. And then if it is short and to the point, I feel like you'll be able to grasp onto it, and then you can just ask any additional questions if there's something that is not clear. So my very first tip that I want to do is to talk about helping students or helping children in general with letter recognition. So these are some cheap dollar cards that I picked up from Target like a year ago. And with these cards, there are many different variations of these alphabet letter cards, and the ones that I specifically try to get, because I used to use these a lot when I taught kindergarten as well, I look for the ones that had the correct letters, because believe it or not, some people make these cards and the letters don't even look like the letters. They're like in a weird font. And to me, these cards are straight to the point as far as the letters, how they are written. So the next thing I look for is a vibrant picture that goes with the letter. And then I also look for a word that matches the letter in the picture. And the reason why I look for those three things is because you get more bang for your buck, because as your child progresses with their letters, you can actually use these cards and use them as the child is growing, and as far as their letter recognition and reading goes, you don't have to keep buying a new set of cards. So that's that. So I realized that as a parent and even as a teacher, we buy these cards and we don't really know what to do with it, because really and honestly, I've used them incorrectly myself, especially with my first year teaching. I used to pull these cards out at my small group table and I used to use them incorrectly. The incorrect way is pulling the cards out and having the students identify A, B, C, D, all the way to Z in alphabetical order. That works, but that is not the most effective way. So the most effective thing for you to do, if you have a beginning learner who is not that fluent in letter recognition, is to first start off with the letters in their name. So, for example, if I have a child of my own or a student and her name is Zaya, I would not have Zaya learn A, then learn B, then learn C, and so forth. I would have Zaya learn the actual letters in her name first. So Z, Y, A. And after she has mastered Z, Y, A, you can go in and you can do a last name. One of the reasons why it is effective to do the letters in the child's name is, for one, you're not giving them 26 letters to learn at one time. And then secondly, it also makes the learning of the letters more meaningful. So like, this is Zaya's Z, this is Zaya's Y, this is Zaya's A. I would not go into doing the letters and the sounds at one time, especially if it's like an early learner. I will give another video tip on that if you have a student or a child who is beyond letter recognition, but I will focus just on the letter recognition first. So just as a quick recap, dollar cards, look for the letters being written correctly, not in any kind of fancy manuscript or anything like that. Look for vibrant pictures to go on that matches the letters on the cards, and then also look for words on the card. And again, I'm going to show you additional tips how you can use these cards, and you can use more interventions with just these dollar cards. After you have chosen correct cards, don't go A, B, C, D in order. Try to find a way to incorporate the child's name. If the child already knows all the letters in their name, then you can start incorporating more letters. But stick with the letters first, because one of the main things that I have noticed teaching kindergarten, there are a lot of students who come to school not knowing how to recognize their name on their desk or on their cubby. So you're killing two birds with one stone. So they're learning their letters, but they're also learning their names as well. So that's the quick video. I did not want to talk your head off about it. If you have any additional questions, I am going to provide a second tip video that is going to build on this concept of letter recognition. So if you like this style of video, then let me know. If you have any recommendations for something that you want to see, maybe a specific struggle that you see happening with your child, then let me know and I will be glad to provide assistance. Thank you. Bye.